Andy Reid, good to see you. Birmingham next up tomorrow night. How are preparations going for that one?
Yeah, gone quite well. The kind of the week goes pretty quick from last Friday. First team taking a few of the players to walk up with them over the last couple of days, which has been great. Gives them the opportunity to show the gaffer what to do. So we'll be going in. Everybody will be in high spirits and really looking forward to the game.
A 1-1 draw last time out, a good point in the context of the league, but I know you'll be looking for improvements tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't love the performance, I've got to be honest with you, but it probably just shows to me how far this group has come. To say I'm kind of proud of them is an understatement. You know, where they've come from to where they are now, and it shows why we're disappointed when they kind of didn't really perform how I would have liked. So loads of positives still to take, and they should be going into the game kind of really high in energy, really full of that bite, that real drive to go and win a game of football.
Sitting in fourth place at the moment, I know that's not the be-all and the end-all for you, but I know that a win or a draw could guarantee a playoff spot. Is that like high in your mind at the moment, or is it just about getting the performance right and the rest will take care of itself?
There's a little bit of both, but also at the same time, what it does give me is the opportunity to put pressure on these lads, pressure that I don't always get the opportunity to put them under. If you go over there to the first team building, you have to win. That's what it's about, and we don't always have that pressure over here, which sometimes is a good thing, but sometimes it's not. So now we've got the opportunity. I say to the players, right, you have to go and win a game of football by hook or by crook, whatever way you go about it. You have to go and win a game of football, and it's a different part of the development. It's not something that you would want them to probably go in saying every single week, but it's a different part of it that they have to come up with, and this week that is the challenge for them.
Since we last spoke, Julian Larson has signed a new contract, and it's one that's been very much deserved.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, but I'm also very conscious that there's still a hell of a long way to go for him. We're pleased for him. He's had a good season, but there's still a lot of things that I want to work on with Julian, and there's a lot of things that he still needs to really improve on before he gets his real opportunity over there. So there's a little bit of kind of both with it, pleased, but also it's the start of the next part of his journey.
When we look at the FA Youth Cup early next month, you see how many tickets have been sold, over 28,000, 3,500 Forest fans. It must be great to see that appetite for youth football.
It's absolutely amazing. I think it's a testament to all the work that's been going on over the last few years, probably over the last 10, 12 years. There's been so much good work on, and I think we've said it before, these guys are going to play in the FA Youth Cup, but a lot of these players were in here from pre-academy, so all the coaches that have worked with them all the way through, they should be very proud of the work that they've done, and Warren's kind of putting them through this phase of it, and that, a lot of them will come to me then next year. But you see Warren stood on the touchline in the FA Youth Cup, but honestly there's been so much work going on with so many of these players for a great number of years now, so they should all be really proud. And then it culminates then with a massive crowd turning up to to support them. There's going to be so many travelling up there from Nottingham. I know lads that have got 2 bus loads going up myself, and that type of support is absolutely brilliant. So they're really looking forward to it. But if you ask Warren about it, he'll tell you that they've got games in between them, and he's only thinking about it further down the line because that's the type of character he is. But when they go into the game, and I think one thing that we've seen with that group is that, for stuff that they might not have, they've got a hell of a lot of resilience. They've got a hell of a lot of fight, and they stick together. And the more people doubt them, the more they come out swinging. And one thing that you're guaranteed is that they will have a right go.
Just to touch back on tomorrow night's game, how is the health of the squad?
It's okay. Couple of little strains, couple of little niggles. Probably not. We won't be 100%, but in terms of who we've got available, but that's part and parcel of it as well. We've got a lot of good footballers at this club, and the people that come into the team or the people that get bumped up, they need to be ready to take on the challenge, because that's where it's at now. There's a lot of competition for places. There's a lot of people striving to get over there and to be part of what's happening over in that first team building. It's a big prize.